Once you have your first panic attack, the sensations are so intense and so frightening that most people are then afraid of the next panic attack. They will do anything to make sure that the next panic attack does not come, or to make sure that I am now better prepared when the next one comes. I have all my tools handy. I am not in a place where I would not like to experience a panic attack there. So then you tend to go into these safety behavior patterns. Either you are scanning your body too much because you want to make sure that if the panic attack comes, you are prepared for it, you're better prepared to handle it, or you go into this phase of making sure that you don't do anything which will trigger your panic attack. The fact is that you are not even 100% sure that you know what triggered your panic attack to begin with, but we all get so afraid of the panic attacks, and yes, panic attacks are very frightening. But what could help you come out of this cycle of the panic attack fear is when you understand physiologically what a panic attack is. Because, a panic attack is like a tiny spark, I would say. It's not even a fire, it's a tiny, tiny spark which is going to die its normal death if it's left alone. All right. But it usually does not die its normal death. It kind of, the flames go up a little bit more, and what should have lasted for a couple of seconds ends up lasting for a few minutes to 30 minutes to even 45 minutes at times. Now, why does this happen? Because this tiny spark is then further aggravated by adding gas. Now, what is this gas? This gas is the fear that you feel, the fear that I feel when we experience a panic attack. So, instead of letting it be, when you start getting afraid of it, and you're like, oh my god, not right now, not here, not today, why now, this shouldn't be happening, maybe this time it's not a panic attack, maybe I need to google, oh I don't have my medicines with me, oh I don't have an ice pack, oh now everybody's going to find out, this is going to be so embarrassing. When you go into that mode, or when you're like just absolutely afraid of a panic attack, that is the gas that you keep pouring over this tiny spark, which if left alone would have died its natural death. So that's one thing. Your fear is the gas that you're pouring over this tiny spark and making it go up in flames and increase. There is also a way of pouring water over this tiny spark. What is this water? This water is just accepting the panic attack for what it is. Oh, it's just something that my nervous system is doing. And when you accept it, then you're no longer afraid of it. That acceptance and that calmness is literally like a water glass being poured over this tiny spark, and it doesn't then even last for a few seconds, and it's just here and it's there. And then eventually, when you're no longer afraid of panic attacks, you'll notice that you don't have them as often, and you may even completely stop experiencing them. Now, this water or this acceptance, this calmness towards panic attacks, how is it going to come? It's not just naturally going to come, right? You have to do something about it. The first thing you need to do is understand how your body works, what is the physiology that is causing these panic attacks. And it's your body. If you understand what's going on, you're no longer going to be afraid of it. So there are two parts to the nervous system: your sympathetic nervous system and your parasympathetic nervous system. The panic attacks are to do with the sympathetic nervous system. The function of the sympathetic nervous system is to keep you alive, to keep you safe. Every time it senses a danger in the surrounding, it gets activated and it sends you into this fight flight mode. The role of the parasympathetic nervous system is different. That's to make sure that all systems in your body are functioning well and there is a balance maintained and all of those things. The role of the sympathetic nervous system is just to keep you alive. So, in a sense, when you're having a panic attack, your sympathetic nervous system is sensing danger and it's preparing you to run or to just do something to protect yourself. So, first, fundamentally, you need to realize that my body is just trying to keep me safe. My brain, my nervous system, my sympathetic nervous system is just trying to keep me safe. Yes, it is doing it at a time when there is no danger around. I don't need to be warned, but the brain is sensing danger. Why is this happening? This is happening because right now your nervous system is temporarily not functioning well. That's because you have a lot of stress in your life right now, probably, or there are some hormonal changes going on. There is some sort of anxiety. There is an undercurrent anxiety. That anxiety is causing you to stay in a state of stress, because of which this part of your nervous system is temporarily not functioning well. Okay, and in some people when that happens, it produces such an exaggerated response that causes a panic attack. And the sensations we experience in a panic attack, the uh, increase in your heart rate, the extreme feelings of fear, the feelings of nausea, dryness of mouth, tingling sensations, pain on the left side of the chest, the dizziness, the feeling as if your blood pressure has shot up, just that feeling of impending doom, all of these sensations. I know they are mighty frightening, okay? I have experienced it. There was a time when I was experiencing 2 to 3 panic attacks a day, and they were lasting from anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes. So I know that they are terribly frightening. But when the turning point came for me is when I understood that, okay, so yes, there is a lot of underlying anxiety, and this has gone on for so long that now my nervous system is not able to take it anymore. It's temporarily out of order. It's like if I'm listening to loud music for a very long time. You know what happens to the hearing? It's temporarily it's not working well till you get out of that space where there's constant loud blaring of music and your ears get some time to cool down, and then you're back to normal. The same way, when your nervous system has taken stress, a lot of stress, it's just, maybe it's taken stress for a very long time, or it's taken a lot of stress all of a sudden. And there have been other factors which have not let your this sympathetic nervous system take a break. So basically, it's just fatigued. And because it is fatigued, it is not functioning properly. Usually, what this sympathetic nervous system is supposed to do, when it senses danger, it's supposed to warn you by sending your body into, by getting activated and sending your body into fight flight mode. But now, because it is temporarily out of order, it's just randomly giving you these suggestions of, hey, be careful, watch out, check your surroundings, maybe you're not safe, maybe you need to be careful. It's randomly doing these things, and it's doing these things by giving you a panic attack. So when you understand that, firstly you will understand that, okay, I don't need to be afraid of a panic attack. Every time I'm having a panic attack, I don't have to think that, oh, maybe this time it's a heart attack. And mentally you could just be prepared that the next time the panic attack comes, this is what I'm going to do. I am not going to Google. I'm not going to frantically want to put an ice pack on my face. I'm not going to ask for help, or be wanted or ask to be taken to the hospital. I'm not going to go and get an ECG done. None of those things. You just accept that, yeah, these frightening sensations, however frightening they may be, they are just my body trying to protect me and keep me safe. And also, every time you have a panic attack, you need to tell your brain by your internal dialogue, and also, if needed, by certain things that you will do, you send a signal to your brain that, listen, there's no danger around. Thanks for sending me these signals that I need to check my surrounding and keep myself safe, but there isn't any danger. We are safe, we are calm. So I do not need you to activate my sympathetic nervous system right now. So by this internal dialogue and by doing certain things like smiling, if you're having a panic attack and you're in danger and you smile, what is that going to tell your brain? That's going to tell your brain that you are safe. Another thing you can do is humming. Another thing you can do is singing, or just go about your life normally. Let's say I was doing the dishes, or I was cooking, or I was going to talk to a friend, or I was going to work, and you sense a panic attack coming on. So don't leave everything, don't abandon everything and say that, oh, I need to just fix this first. Go on with your life as if the panic attack is just something that, comes and goes. It's like, just like you're yawning. You're not going to leave everything and go, oh, I'm yawning right now. It's just something that's happening. My body is just doing something. This comes with practice, okay? It comes with practice. I also had my stumbling moments. I also made a lot of mistakes. I learned this technique from Dr. Claire Week's book. It's called Hope and Help for Your Nerves. Please pick it up and read it. And one of my friend had mentioned this when I asked her. She had experienced panic attacks, and when I asked her that, what is it that helps, she had told me that it's not what you do during the panic attacks, but it's a lot about what you do between two panic attacks that will help your panic attacks reduce in intensity and will also help you recover from anxiety. And I think that was a very crucial advice, very helpful advice. So, this is a little bit about panic attacks. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care of yourself.